Okay. Hello, my name's Chase. I'm creating this as a video diary for myself whenever I get older and stuff. I just want to record my thoughts about what's happening in my life right now and all that. And I'm just gonna do that while I play video games. So yeah, feel free to listen if you want to, but this is mainly gonna be saved for later. So there's that. Oh wow, this is pretty. Yeah, I'm in college right now. Of course, I'm not right now. I'm the summertime, middle of the summer. I just finished my freshman year, which was pretty fun. I enjoyed it a lot. It was really tough though, with like learning how to function in a college level course. But I did it. I beat it, and now I'm just enjoying my summer right now. Been wanting to do something like this for a very long time. It just took me a while to work up the nerve to actually do it. It's full of place. I'm gonna try and find a village over there in those hills. Cool like that. Seeds. Nice. Yeah. I'm not looking to become like a huge creator. I just want to record my thought processes when I'm 19 years old right now. And just want to talk about what's going on. Yeah, I've been going to college now since last year in August. And it's a private Christian college. It's pretty neat. And not long after I started college there, I got a new job. It's a retail store. I really like it there. It's pretty neat. I've been working there ever since last October. So it's a pretty chill job. I just lift rugs all day and just hang out with my friends, talk to crap to them, and all that. Gosh dang it! Try to break this block twice. Yeah. Interesting place working retail. Not everyone's the nicest there. I wasn't going in expecting that, but I figured most people wouldn't be as rude as they usually are. But I have been proven wrong several times. uh, College, though, it's a different sort of thing. It's just you're so busy all the time, and it's just strange having to stop for anything. Like whenever I got to go on winter break and then I came on summer break, it was just so strange because I was so busy all the time, and then all of it just stopped suddenly, and I only had to go to work, and that was it. It's just very strange. Let's see here. Steal another wheat. I need to make some food. Okay. In there. Riverbed right there. I think I might build my house over there. Gotta leave this village though. That's what you do whenever you come to these villages. You just take everything they own. It's kind of mean in nature, but you gotta survive for now. We'll go to that village first. It's a long ways away though. Gosh dang. Let's come back towards here. Interesting stuff. Yeah, I'll just do little time cuts of me not talking for the most part. I mean, I'm not gonna be talking all the time. Only when I want to say some stuff. Been playing this game for so freaking long. It's ridiculous. I started playing it back in 2011, and now I'm playing it in 2022, which is kind of it's kind of ridiculous how long this game has been around and in my life. Life goes on, you know, just the way it is. See so much. Holy cow. Playing this on a PC right now, and compared to the Xbox, it's just way better because I can just see for so far away. It's really neat. Okay, what we got here? You know, friendly. There's a chest. Ooh. Alright. Got here. Blast furnace. I need to get a pickaxe to mine that. Brewing stand. I gotta grab that, dude. Pulling everything. Dang. What the heck? Oh. a little alpaca scared me. Some melons? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Melons for days, bro. Aw, man, this reminds me of that one YouTuber, Basherverse. His character in Minecraft was a melon. Aw, man. He passed away a few years ago, maybe last year or so. I still love watching his videos. He's a good guy. He's a good dude. Very, very funny. Him and his whole crew back then were really funny, but they slowly fell apart, man. That was a sad ordeal. Oh, there's a jungle over there? Holy cow. It's a cool little area, bro. See if we can find anything else that's cool around here. The brewing stand. Nice. What you got in here? More bread. Nice. Guess we'll be stacked for a while. Okay, let's see here. Get in your bed, buddy. Sorry. What is in here? Our emerald. Gosh dang. Cows. Alright. That's another brewing stand. Gosh dang. Cool area. Alright. I think I'm gonna sleep for the night real quick, and then I'll make my way back up to that top village in the mountains. Come back here and trade eventually, but I got enough food for now. So for me a while. Just in case, I'll take some of these. Free food. Be inside, dude. College definitely wasn't what I was expecting it to be. I thought it'd be way more clean in a way. at this college, I got put into an all boys dorm, and it was just like the bathrooms were is shared communal bathrooms, and it was just they're always nasty. Like, like the amount of gross stuff I'd see in there on a weekly basis, I just got so fed up with it that I started cleaning it myself because the janitor wouldn't clean it at all, and I got really fed up with it. And yeah, it's just such a gross area. Gosh dang. Met a lot of cool people there though. Made a lot of new friends. And then I dormed with my good buddy Austin. Me and him worked together at the same job in high school. We worked about a year together, and then we both left in August for this private college we went to. And we dormed together, and he's a cool dude. We're really good friends. Need to hang out with him now that I'm thinking about it. But, yeah, made a lot of new friends as well. It was so strange though, because I met all these new people at like the start of my college year, and they were gone. Like half of them were gone by the end of the first semester, and then more of them kind of trickled off throughout my spring semester, my first year. Really sad. I can just take this down, dude. Heck yeah. Ooh. They're going really fast. I was expecting that. No one sees, dude. Ooh. Follow this. It's a loom or something. Cool spot. Ooh. A little hole in the floor. Photography table. Maps. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah. Enjoying life right now. When I was in college, I saw this girl there, and it was like immediate. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like she's so freaking pretty. And like it was stupid too, because like the first thing that came to mind was like caveman brain, like neuron activation or something. just like pretty girl. It was so weird to me that that's the first thing that came to my brain. And like I kept on seeing her more and more often around school. And then as part of like credit for this class, pretty big part of the class, I had to go to like some sort of concert or band recital or something like that around school. Wait, a cat just died. And I went to this thing called like a hymn festival, and it's like Christian sort of music. And I'm gonna go this way. Cool. And I just kind of went around and listened to these people in this church. There's a bunch of people from the college that were there, and saw that girl there. She was in the crowd, and she was singing pretty well, even though I couldn't really. I mean, everyone was singing pretty well as far as I could tell. But like, I just couldn't get my eyes off her the entire time. And then eventually, like, yeah, it was just blank stare. I was like, wow, she's really pretty. She was dressed up and stuff, like with the entire choir. And I just couldn't get my eyes off of her. And then she eventually like looked over at me, and I was like, "Oh crap!" I like looked down. I was like, "She freaking saw me. I'm a creep. Like I'm such a weirdo." And I looked back up, and she's staring at me. And then she goes back to singing, and then we just kept on trading eye glares at the entire time they were singing. And yeah, it's pretty interesting after that. Then I left, and I eventually kept on seeing her more and more often. And I saw her in the library, and she sat across from me, like down the ways. And I and she kept on trading glances with me. And whenever I saw her in the library, I'd sit down the ways away from her, just so I could keep on trading glances at her. And like, I don't know. Everyone says there's like this one sort of factor. Of course, I don't know. I don't know if she is the one, but she's like is just so pretty, and I felt like such a creep just having this sort of want or need to go talk to her or just be around her. And I felt like man, dude, I need to chill out with this. I feel like this could turn into something weird fast. And but I just kind of chilled out a bit for it, like, and I just kept on going to the library. I saw her every now and then eventually one day she. Oh no. First, what happened? How I learned her name was I did it in kind of a subtle sort of. Well, it wasn't subtle. It was kind of dumb. I'm thinking back on it. I asked her to watch my stuff while I like went to the bathroom or I went down to like get some coffee at the Starbucks in the library. And she said, yeah, sure, totally. So I left and I came back a little bit later. I was like, hey, thanks. And I was like, by the way, what's your name? And she told me her name. I was like, nice to meet you. My name's Chase. Thank you again. She's like, yeah, no problem. And I walked away and sat back down where I was sitting. And yeah, and that was kind of what kind of kicked it off, I think. Is what I did. And let's climb these mountains, dude. I want to find somewhere cool. And then the next interaction I had with her was her coming up to me, and she asked me if I could be a part of her psychology experiment. And I guess psychology students have to perform a certain amount of experiments throughout their entire uh, like college career, and she had to do it her first semester. So I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. Just tell me where it went. And of course, my heart was like dun 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 dun. Like it was beating so freaking hard, and I was like freaking out. I was like, yeah, sure, just tell me when. Like I'll be there. And is that another village? No, it's just some dirt mounds. Is it? Holy cow, I'm far away. It's a cool little area right here. Interesting little spot. I'm just exploring around right now. So I went to the experiment. It was like some sort of like racism test, which I hope I did well on, and I hope I'm not a racist. But for the most part, it was kind of a racism test. It really confused me at the start, but it was all right. And I was just happy to kind of be there around her. And yeah, after that, it just went back to the same old, same old. I was just sitting in the library, and every now and then I'd see her, and she'd sit across from me. And then I eventually worked the nerve up. Of course, I had to work the nerve up in the worst time possible. It was during finals week of our first semester. And dude, this is a cool place. Look at that, dude. Let's make it to that village and we can sleep there. I walked up to her and asked her for her number. I was like, hey, how's it going? And it was kind of awkward. And I was like, you mind if I get your number real quick? Just wonder if you want to hang out later or do something like that. She goes, yeah, sure. But I could tell she was excited, and she was kind of stunned by me coming up. But she had like a mouthful of food as soon as I walked up, and it just made me laugh. She's like, yeah, sure. And so I got her number, and I started texting her, and I was like, hey, like, you want to go get some coffee later and chat or something? You want to get to know each other? And she's like, yeah, absolutely. And then we went to the Starbucks down there, and then sat in the library. And I was expecting us to do some like work on like, it's because it's finals week. I figured we get together and just work on some stuff. But she just wanted to sit there and talk to me, which that's fine. That's totally cool. But I was just very intimidated by it. And we just kind of sat there for a minute, and we just talked, and it kind of started getting awkward for a bit. And I asked her, I was like, hey, do you mind if I work on some stuff while we talk? She's like, yeah, sure. She's like, you want to go sit with my friends over there? I was like, your friends are here? And she goes, yeah, they're just over there. And she pointed behind. Oh gosh, there's a skeleton behind her. And it's a cool little village. She pointed behind her, and like there was like 3 of her friends, and they were all staring at us. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. So we walked over there and sat down, and I just started talking to her and her friends, and I was just listening to them, kind of chiming in every now and then on their conversations. They're just talking about like just random stuff mainly, but they're cool people, and I enjoyed talking to them. It's like a nice little area. Yeah, I think that's a nice place to sit down. There's a little river over there too. A little white cat. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, this spot's neat. I think I'm gonna build it here. Maybe in that little quarry over there. Maybe not. I think right here will be a good spot. Okay, yeah, let's get to building. Okay, things first, I want to make some tools. Gotta make a pickaxe first so I can mine some stone. Nice little cave right here. But yeah, I visited with her and her friends for a bit. It was pretty cool. They're neat people. And then I got a call from my roommate Austin, and he goes, "Dude, like, where the f are you at?" I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, like, we have our RA checkouts right now. I was like, oh crap, I forgot about that. And I apologize. See you right back. I just gotta go do a checkout with my RA. She's like, yeah, no problem. It's fine. I'm so sorry. And then I ran off down there, and then I came back really fast. My roommate was pissed. He was really, really mad. And yeah, I came back, and then we just kept on talking for a while. We were all working on our stuff, studying for our finals. Of course, I couldn't freaking focus because I had this beautiful girl across from me the entire time. And she was funny too. She was so freaking funny. I can't remember exactly everything she said, but I just remember laughing at her jokes. And she was sharp. I could tell she was just, her and her whole friends were really smart people. I could just tell by listening to them that they're like of a higher caliber compared to me. And I felt a little out of place, but that's alright. I kind of made them laugh a few times, but it was a fun interaction. And then she eventually left. She said she was going to go on a walk, which I understand. I like to go on walks too whenever I get all stressed out. And finals week is definitely a time when people get stressed out. Yeah, she left, and then I eventually left too. I talked to her friends and said goodbye. And then I didn't see her much after that because I was like the day before our finals. We took our finals and then we left for winter break, which winter break for my college was about, let me think, it was about 2 months long. It was ridiculously long. It was cool though. It was so long. All right, I got plenty of stuff. I need to leave that right there. But yeah, it was freaking long. But I texted her like a few times over the break, and I this is where I messed up the whole interactions with this. I texted her. I was like, hey, like, you mind if I tell you something? And she goes, yeah, sure, go ahead. I told her, I was like, uh, you weren't the person I was expecting you to be, or something stupid like that. And I was like, oh my gosh. Later on down the line, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so stupid. But she's like, what do you mean? I was like I was just, you're a lot more cooler than I thought you were going to be, or something like that. It came across the wrong way, like regardless of what I said. And she kind of stopped texting after that. And I texted her. I was like, hey, what, like, you still doing all right? And then no response. I was like, oh crap, I messed it up, didn't I? And then like spring semester started. I saw her every now and then, but she just kind of like ignored me and walked past me, which kind of stung a bit, but it was all right. And right around halfway through the semester, around March, I texted her. I was like, hey, like, I'm sorry if I did anything, or like, I'm sorry if I did something uncool. I hope we can still be cool. You're really a chill person and all that. I was just trying to get a conversation started because, I was really interested in her. And she said, oh, no, you're fine. It's just some of the stuff you said I felt like was a little unnecessary. And she like talked about what I said over text or whatever. And I was like, oh crap, dude, I did not mean it that way. I was like, I meant it as like you're an interesting person. I didn't mean it in a derogatory way at all. And she just didn't respond to that at all. And I was like, oh dang, like, I really messed up. But it, you live and you learn. But she's just a cool gal. I just wish it could have lasted a little longer. Let's see here. But after March, I started seeing her in the library a bit more often, and then she started trading glances with me a few times. And then I think it was like one time, after I donated some blood at this blood drive that was going on in my college, I dropped this. There you go. I saw her again, and in our commons room, that's where the blood drive was taking place. I was in like the middle floor of the commons room, which is like just like the main floor. And the way the commons room or the commons building works, it has a basement level and then it has a upper level. And the basement level has a kitchen down there that's like kind of like a small little diner area. And then the the upper level is the cafeteria. And then the middle level is where they have like random meetings and stuff like the blood drive. And so after that, I was in the middle level, and then I looked down from like the balcony in the center area of the middle level, and I saw her down there, and she was just staring up directly at me. And it like, I wasn't even looking down there. I was just like fixing my backpack before I had to go to work. And I looked down, and then she's just staring up directly at me. And I was like, ugh, and I looked away really fast, and then I kind of walked away. It stunned me. It scared me, and I figured she was still upset at me. But Yeah, it's confusing. Girls are confusing, I guess. But yeah, after that, I kept on seeing her every now and then in the library. I like I said, I made friends with her, some of her friends, and some of her friends were in my class. She wasn't in any of my classes, but some of her friends were. And let's see here. Of course, I didn't bug her friends about what happened between me and her. They probably already knew something I don't know. And it's always good to assume that most girls know more than you. And yeah, I saw her every now and then. I saw her in the library. I just saw her all around campus. Didn't really say anything to her though. I didn't want to bother her. And yeah, and then uh, kept on seeing her like looking at me a few times, and I don't really know what's going on anymore. If anyone has any advice, I would really appreciate it. If you want to post in the comments or something. But I'm thinking about going up and talking to her this coming fall semester. Just asking her if we can hang out sometime again. Because I enjoyed it last time. Of course, I was a little awkward, but what are you going to do? Alright, let's see here. I need. Where's my craft table? There it is. But yeah, I'm thinking about going up and talking to her this semester. Uh, semester though, it's pretty cool. I got into the mixed dorms, so like there'll be girls and boys in these dorm rooms. Oh, in like on separate floors though. Like the girls are all like on the first floor or something like that in some different way. And it's basically like the better dorms compared to like just the all boys and all girls dorms. Gosh. But yeah, I see how it goes from there. uh, yeah, these upper dorms or whatever are for people who are either like upperclassmen or who are doing really good with school and stuff like that. And me and my buddy Austin, we did pretty well our first year, so we got into the we got to choose first basically on where we wanted to stay at, and we both chose to stay in the like I don't know how you describe it, the richer dorms, I guess. It's the best way to describe it, I think. It's basically a lot better in just a lot of ways. I'm gonna be put into like an 8-person suite because so there's gonna be me and my buddy, or me and my roommate Austin, and it's a spider. And then it'll be just 6 other people in there in total. So it's definitely gonna be to a point where people aren't always using our bathrooms at all times of the day. It'll be a lot cleaner, hopefully. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna be enjoying life from there on. This retail store that I work at, though, it's pretty nice. They're wanting to promote me to become a manager there pretty soon, as far as I know, and I'm happy to take on the position. It's a little intimidating, though. They say it's pretty tough to be a retail manager because not everyone's gonna be nice to you, but I'm not expecting that at all. But it seems like they're trying to psych me out of it. But I'll stick to it. I'll stay diligent about how I handle myself. Yeah, it's good to me. make some sticks. Okay, let's see here. Now I need ladders. I need some ladders. Yeah, I'm just hoping I can handle college and being a manager at the same time. Just be another step in my life, I guess. It's alright by me. Can't stay comfortable forever. That's probably the one thing I'm most insecure about right now is just handling school and college at the same time. But I've been able to handle tougher before, I think, so it'll be fine. And if I ever feel like it's too much, I'll probably just tell them like, hey, I need a break for a while, or hey, like I need to step down as a manager. It's not the end of the world. They really like me there, and I enjoy working there with them. Yeah, that's what's been going on in my life so far. I'll probably have more to talk about in the next video, but I'm probably going to do some mining and stuff like that, get the boring stuff out of the way. Put this video down so it's not as long, but yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.